Hello. Okay, so today we are going to go over all of the skips. I'm going to try to do my best to go over every skip in the game, at least for the world record if you're trying to get there, or just the most important skips. There's a lot of skips. I'm going to go over the most important ones, and there's new skips coming out like every day, so there's probably going to be outdated real quick. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off, there's a big skip right at the beginning. You could skip the entire beginning, and if you've watched any of the newer runs, you would know what I mean. You want to exit out of here with a decent amount of speed, so you don't want to stop. And what I do is I kind of release a little bit and then hold left. It's going to launch you up like this. You're going to pull to the right, climb up to here onto this pillar, drop to this edge. You want to get the wood edge, and then you climb up. So the way you climb in this game is you just spam grab. I don't know if there's necessarily a rhythm. I think there is, because sometimes I don't spam too fast and I can climb better than spamming super fast. So you just have to figure it out. Sometimes I was sitting there spamming for a while, and yeah, kind of sucks. But yeah, so you're going to swing up, and the way you swing is you can just, push forward and back, and when you pull back, you let go when your feet kind of fling up, and then you'll go up. You'll hold the grab to grab onto the wall and spam it to climb. And so that will get you up to here, and that skips a lot of the beginning. And you want to make sure you grab the wood. If you grab this white, you can't, it won't let you, it won't let you climb. You'll just fall. So you want to make sure you grab that wood and then swing up from the bottom. So now that you go here, so you're going to climb up to here. You just want to come up to here, turn, and go up this way. There's a new skip that I saw on the world record where you hit this, come over here with a lot of speed, and you want to grab onto that ledge there, and there's bouncers here actually that'll get you up to the top. So let me do it again to try and get it. I just found out about this today, so I've tried it already. I've done it. It's really hard, but yeah, you're gonna grab onto here, do the grab, and then fling up, and I didn't get it. And you can climb this wall too. So yeah, there you go. And then you want to bounce up to here, bounce up one more, and again. And then on this level, that's where you want to bounce. You're going to bounce over to the exit. So if you do this properly, you can get a really big skip. So let's see if I can get it. It's going to take me a while. This one is pretty hard to do, and I'll show you why. Okay, so here we are. We're on it. So we want to hit the edge, but we're going to hit this top part. So you need to like skim the bounce. You need to skim the pad to get to the end. And as long as you get out, it's pretty easy to get there. But yeah, I can't, it's really hard not to hit this pillar here. And so watch, if I try right now, I'll hit the pillar. So I have respawn set up so that I can do that. I'll put this in the description. It's you could set up checkpoints. And so if I click this, I can go back to here because I set this one up. So you can set up checkpoints and stuff to practice these jumps. I'll put it in the description. It's pretty easy to set up. But yeah, so let's see if we can get this. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, it wasn't that long. So the next try. So then this next skip, you want to keep that momentum. Go up here between these windows and fling to this exit right here. So I didn't really have enough speed there. But if you have speed, you just carry it in between these windows and then fling, hold left, and then go into there. All right, so I'm going to try and do it again. So yeah, I guess is a good point to go over if you don't want to do that skip, because I personally wouldn't want to. So if we go back to here, we can go through the beginning again. So the rest of the beginning is pretty normal, so we're not doing that skip. And say you just want to just continue with the normal one. There's a skip up here, small skip, where you jump onto the curved wall here, right here. So you're gonna keep your speed, hit the curved wall, and jump over. It saves a few seconds. That one just takes a little bit, but it's not too bad. So there's a skip here that I haven't done, but you hold on to that speed and you jump here, and then you land on that ramp there. We could see if we could do it. But yeah, like I said, I haven't done it. You jump here. Yeah, kind of hard. So let's keep our momentum going up. Hit this. Swing up. Keep the speed on there. and then launch off here. Yeah, I like that. And then you just ramp up. I let go. I shouldn't have let go. There you go. And then you could do that. And then you'll keep your speed and get up there. But obviously I didn't do that well. But you get the idea. So if you want to get that jump, you can. But other than that, I just hit the this curve like normal and come up here to the end. There is a skip also at the end, which isn't too bad. Right here, where we're just gonna jump and then hold straight. And I like to let go a little bit because you're going a little too. If you hold straight, this is what will happen. So if I go and I hold straight through, so I'm holding, you're gonna bounce here, and you're gonna hit this ramp. So if you hold straight, see ragdoll, it kind of actually worked somehow, but not sure how. But yeah, so I like to let go a little bit in the air. So I go, I'm up, and I let go a little bit, and I just continue holding forward, and then it kind of adjusts at the end. And then it usually works out pretty well. But yeah, you just need to find your timing. And then here's this skip. Like I said before, you go between those and you can get in there. This wall is climbable. So if you want to climb it, you can. But it's kind of a waste of time. But you can climb it. But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get that jump for you. Like straight into here so you guys can see. Here. Alright. Keep your speed though. I kind of slowed down. But between those and then boom, then you're in. So that's like the first area. So unfortunately no skip for these jumps. But once you get to the job offer, the letter, you just want to kind of go to like the corner. I'm not very good at it, but you want to hit this corner. It's pretty obvious where you want to go and just, okay, kind of glitch there. But you just want to hope that you fall straight down like this. That was actually a pretty good fall. And then just had a weird beginning. But yeah, you just want to hope that you fall straight down. This next section, there's not many skips here. Okay, so this skip, we're just going to jump up here. And then you just want to land on the top of this ramp. And if you do, you'll pretty much always get enough speed. It's pretty simple. Small skip, but it's easy enough. This is where we start to get into the realm of difficult jumps. So if you see in my top corner, I am at 45 FPS. Up here you'll see I'm at 45 FPS. You kind of need to be at 45 FPS, especially for this one. So these are called top grabs. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to here and grab the very top edge of it, and it'll launch you straight up or like launch you up in a certain way. So you're going to hit the corner like this or the edge and you'll go up. So if you have 60 FPS, so that's what you want to do there. You want to hit the top. It's called a top grab. You're going to grab the top of it, literally the top edge, and then it'll launch you up. But you have to be on 45 FPS. I don't know why, but you do. And if you look at the top runners, like the world record holder right now, Karem, when he does it, he runs normally at 60 FPS. But then you'll see him pause a lot, and whenever he pauses, he switches to 45 FPS. So he'll switch between the two, and that's crazy. I don't really know how he does it, but he does it pretty seamlessly. So he'll pause, he'll switch it to 45 FPS whenever he needs to do a big skip like this, and then you'll go back to 60 FPS for just the regular run. So I figured that out while watching him, and I thought that was very interesting. I just stay on 45 FPS because I don't think it makes you any faster. It's just smoother on 60. So, but 45 you kind of need, and I don't really want to be switching back and forth between them. So this is the 45 FPS. If you want to do 60 and not do this, then you are just gonna have to do the regular route. So we'll kind of do the regular route here. There is like a little skip on the same spot. So that was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. So you just continue like normal, and then there is this kind of a skip where you jump up straight into that booster. So right here. So you want to keep your speed, and you want to play around with how this works for you. But you're going to hit this, and you're going to land on that booster. And then from here, we're going to cut straight right. Cut straight right onto here. Jump up to this. Hit this wall, and then kind of try and get on and grab this. So, and then you can do the grab technique and flick up like I told you at the beginning. So That one's pretty hard for me, actually. I'm surprised I did it first try, but you hit this wall and you kind of want to flick over to the wall so that you kind of jump off the wall, because otherwise you're kind of stuck on that wall. So you kind of want to flick over, and if your guy gets off, then you can grab on the black wall, and the black wall is climbable and everything, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so for all at the beginning, you want to just hit here, hit the top grab, come up, a regular grab there, and then you just want to jump to the right here, keep speed, go up here, and then kind of do that, like where you jumped off the wall and I didn't grab there. So another thing I like to do though, if I miss that grab, instead of dropping down or whatever and redoing it, I can just come up to here and top grab this. So if I top grab this, which I didn't do, I messed up. Try this top grab again. So like that, and then you'll just pop up to here. And then once you're here, you can just climb over this wall to skip, and then you'll see that there's a little hidden booster here. This booster will take you all the way up, and you could skip that one and just come into here. And then now you're onto this boost, which, surprise, surprise, is another top grab. So I'm going to go back down and show one more skip. So if you were to do everything else normally, I believe, yeah, we can go over here. So if you didn't want to do the top grabs, then you can just do everything normal. When you get to the pay raise right here, when you get here, you're just going to skip this booster, come onto the side area, and just do the same thing. So you're just going to come over here, climb this wall, and then pop up into here, and then hit this booster. So same thing. If you don't want to do the top grabs, you can do that. But here, we're going to top grab on this. You can do this one without being 45 FPS, but when you're on, you'll hit that wall. You'll clip that wall, and then you can swing up and climb on the wall. But if you're on 45, you could jump over it, like way farther over it. So 45 FPS is just way better. So yeah, that's that skip. And then you can also skip here. So if you have enough speed, you can actually go up this. So actually, we can go ahead and try to do that, because I actually haven't done that. So I'm going to try and get back down to where we were. Like this, and try and do it all together. Top grab here, keep your speed, and then you want to go over there. So this one would only be available, or an option, for 45, since 45 is the only one that you can actually clear the jump, because you're going to want to clear the jump and also have enough speed from the jump to hit this next thing that we're about to do. So we're going to hit this, keep speed, and then I wonder if this is enough speed to get up. Probably not. So you could do this. Is that enough speed? Yeah, so you could do that. So that's the idea. That's the general idea there. So yeah, and with that, there's not very many skips. You could just kind of skip this one and just go to the left here to get to here. But other than that, oh, there's one here too. You can go here and get to here as well. I don't really do that one. I'm not very good at it. But if you do have enough speed, you can just land in this curve and keep going. But yeah, other than those, the skips are done for this area. So now we're just going to exit like normal into the next. Okay, on to the next area. You can skip here into this little dip here, but I am not good at it. But you can do it, and I don't think I'll be able to, but we could try. There you go. I could have had that if I grabbed onto the ledge, but I did not. But you get the gist of it. So if I grabbed onto the ledge, we would have been fine, but that's the idea. So, yeah. That's what I thought I was going to do, but whatever. Okay. Here you can actually take that jump right there that I just did and land just straight into here. So I'm actually going to try and do that because I need to get better at that. Okay, straight into it like that. Keep your speed. I kind of fucked it. But yeah, you keep your speed and then you exit there. So I'm just going to exit it normal because I messed it up. But pretty obvious what you're supposed to do. On to the next. This one has a pretty big skips in it. So right here, there's a skip where we're going to jump up to the second floor from this. You're going to land low on this corner and jump up to this block here. And then once you're up on this block, you can get enough speed to just skip the third floor in total and just go to the fourth, like that. Okay, and then now that we're on the fourth, this is a bigger skip here, where we're going to jump onto the top block at the end of this. So up here, you'll see this block. We're going to jump from here and go up here. Normally, normal run is you go to here, then you do all this, but that's a time waste. So we're going to hit here, and I like to go on the right side of it and just grab over here. World record, what he does is he carries a lot of speed. He'll bounce off this pillar and grab this and then just swing up and go, which is obviously way better. But I don't really know how to do it very well. But obviously you keep your speed and you bounce off and you can grab it. I can try and give it a go, but I don't have any promises there. But yeah, I usually grab this sidewall and get up and then just do the rail and then leave. So that's what we're going to do right now. And then we'll try the second harder option. So come up here. That was really bad. That was so bad. Okay, we're going to just redo that one. So yep, launch up on the right and then just like that. And then we're up. So that's what I do there. And then you just have to come over here, land here, and then hit this rail like normal, and then you're done. I'm gonna try the harder one. There we go, just like that. So I've never done that before, but that's the even better skip, and that'll just skip that rail as well. So yeah, and then we're on to the next. Here immediately you just keep your speed. We don't need to grab this. You can just bonk it. You don't need to grab. And then you just got to practice grabbing and releasing immediately instead of waiting if you just want a faster time. So you just need to get used to the timing. Typically it's just you kind of grab and then release like immediately. Here you kind of have to wait a little bit, and I did not, or I waited too long. But yeah, you just need to practice on how to do that pretty obviously. Here you can actually skip and just go straight into the jump, which is, I mean, not really like crazy skip, but it technically is. So you just go up and you just can go straight into the jump. And then actually here we're actually going to go into one of the bigger jumps in the entire run. Saves I don't know how much, but it saves a lot. You want to keep your speed coming here and just hold forward. You're going to hold forward. We're going to get into that upper section right there. And then go up, and then right around the end you want to fling over and land on that ledge. And I did not do it because I am bad. But if you miss that, it's kind of like a run ender, because you have to go through all of that on that side and then come back. So we're gonna do the skip and then get back. Here, keep your speed, go forward. Maybe you just hold forward and don't look at all. So go up and then fling over. Yeah. So kind of what I just did there is I think what happened is I was looking over to the edge or looking over to the side, and that was causing my momentum to kind of slow down. So if you just don't do anything and just go straight up till you hit that edge and then fling after that, it looks like you have enough speed to do it. So from here, we can just kind of go up straight into it and then, you know, do everything normal. Everything after this is pretty normal. So we're just going to do this like normal and then hit these boosters like normal. No top grabs here or anything. And then I think there is a glitched top grab, but I don't know if they patched it, where you could hit the, I think the edge here and you can actually go up and out of the map, but that does not count for the glitchless category. And I don't know if they patched it or not. They probably have patched it. I've never done it, but I have seen it done. Here we're going to do like another really big skip, and this one's pretty scary. This one's scary for me. Let's see. Come on, over here. Bounce up, and then yeah, you want to land in this right there. That's what you want to aim for, is this. And then once we're here, we're going to do another skip. So we're going to come up here, This is like normal, but once you hit the third one of these, we're gonna launch up and out and get into here. So I missed it. But you want to land in there, and then if you have momentum, if you don't have momentum and you kind of fuck up, you could just drop into that and go out like normal. But if you have momentum, you can actually swing out and carry it all the way into the finish. So we're going to try and do the second option, but I am also really bad at this one. It's kind of like that, and if you keep your momentum, you can swing out. But yeah, so that's that. So that whole section you skip. You just skip into jumps, basically. Here's another one of the big skips where you can do it on 60 FPS, so it's not crazy. But I feel like 45 makes it easier. I've done it pretty consistently on 45. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up here like that, just skip that, go onto this grass area with speed and hit this little nook and go over this ledge like that. You can also, if you kind of mess it up, so let me see if I can get out of here real quick. If you mess it up, you can also just literally, oh, whoops, get me back in. You could just come here into the bottom of this and just go straight and just bonk up and come over. But you want to get over to here because we're going to top grab this booster. So you're going to top grab it. It's going to launch you up, and you want to get over to that top platform. So you can either grab on the right and go to the right, which kind of like puts you through those bars right there, but it's a little sketchy. But you could do it like that, and you kind of just have to hold right immediately to get through. Or you can go to the left and just go around the whole thing, which I usually do. It's just easier for me. So go around it like that, and you just hold left and then hold right, and then you get back onto here. And then from here, you could just jump to this right here. And then I've seen people top grab this to launch, basically. I think it's just faster, but you don't need a top grab. You can just do a regular grab and just climb over the ledge there, and then you're right into this. Then from here, like normal, we're just gonna go forward. So that whole section is just done with that one jump, pretty much. And I kind of fucked it. You can climb this though. Like I said, just spam grab and you can climb it. You don't really need that much speed for this. But there's another skip right here. So you kind of want to land up in the upper half of that, but bounce here and then hit at the bottom. So here it's pretty crucial. You want to hit this flat area first. If you hit the edge, it's gonna ragdoll. You're just gonna smack into it. So you want to hit this first so that you can hit the incline fine. And then if you go here, you can jump straight into the booster and go. But if you go here, it's the same thing. You just go, it's a little safer, but you can just go to the left and then just climb over to the booster. So our goal is to get to that booster. So you can go here or here if you end up going to the side more. All right, try again. Hit here, break a little bit to hit the boost. You're gonna come up and try and get on the booster. If you don't, that's fine. You can just come up here and then just come here, hit the booster. And then this, you're just gonna hit this like normal, but then we're gonna do a pretty big skip here after this. So hit it like this. And then once we're here, we're gonna hit the jump like normal into here. And then we want to keep our speed and go up to the corner and hold right because we want to actually get over this ledge. We want to hit over this ledge and then kind of bonk and then hit this wood part over here. So normally you would go from this wood part to this, but this time we're just going to skip everything, go over this wall and get to that one. So hopefully that makes sense. I will show you. But it's kind of hard to keep your speed, but you want to keep your speed, hold right, kind of get up to here. And then once you're here, you can hold your speed, obviously. If you kind of mess up like that, just go into the corner here, like this, and then just come up. But you can normally just keep your speed and then do a little bonk like this. So you want to hit this corner to get into this wood. Now, once we're in this wood, it'll just take us over to here. You can actually go straight into the booster, but I'm not confident enough to do that, but you can. You can go straight in. And then here is the big skip. So we're going to do this like normal. Up into here. You want to keep your speed. I fucked it. Okay. So you want to hold your speed into here, not like I did last time. come up, keep your speed, and then you're gonna want to go up off the edge like that, and then land on the brown jump and up into here. So normally you would have to land on this. Normally you would have to land here, like this, and then do a thing over here, go through this, do all of this, and blah blah blah. So we just skipped all of that by just jumping over straight onto this and going. So the key points there are to keep a lot of speed, and then you just want to hit right at the corner and really hold right so that you go straight, so that you try and, you know, angle into the to the brown jump. So yeah, keep your speed there. That's the big part. And then there is another skip here which utilizes this, and we'll get to here. And I've actually never really done this one myself, but when we get to here, so we would jump from over there, climb up the pyramid, get to here. Now we actually want to top grab this, and this will launch us up over this into like a, so let's see if we could do it. So nope, that wasn't it, but we want to get up into that slit up there. So you want to hit here, and you kind of want to just do like a little bounce and then top grab like that. And it took me the wrong way. You want to get up into here. That's the main goal. So let's try. Kinda close. You can climb this if you have enough speed and just climb over that. So I think you have to grab on the other side of this, like here. Yeah, on the other side. So grab it more on the far end. Okay, like that, and then come up, and you want to get over this. That would be ideal. Okay, I'm gonna put the record and how he did it, the video clip in, and it will stop once he gets to the top part. I can't do it. It's too hard. It's too hard for me, but that's the idea. You want to top grab here, and it'll launch you up, and you'll see it. You'll see in his clip. I'll also link his channel. He's always posting records, Kareb. He's always posting records. So he's usually like every day or every other day he's posting. He's beating his own record. It's crazy. So here we are going to go back to this area right here, because one of the spots that we can jump to, if we look over here. So before we hit here, we would go up and hit onto this booster and do whatever we were doing. Now we kind of want to, there's another one where we kind of want to hit here and go up in here in between, and then keep going, and then get to a ledge up here, and then we can climb and get back up to this top part, which we were trying to do. So before, we were just going to top grab here and then literally just go all the way up here straight, like the clip showed, and then they get up here. We're going to try and hit this, come through here, and I also have not done this, so there's a possibility that I just cannot do it. It's always a possibility that Matt can't do it. So you do want to kind of land higher up on the booster so that you have no space for that. Then we're going to here, go up, keep going, and you'll want to actually get pretty high up from here. Okay, after further research, so I believe that it is possible to get up, and then we want to get up into here, so go all the way up into here. It's possible, but it's pretty hard. So we're actually going to get back over here and we're going to do the same skip to get to this pad, top into there, and do the one that I was trying to do before, but now I actually know how to do it. So let's get back over. Let's try this again. So you can actually also top grab like this, from what I saw in this video. You can just kind of bounce up, but it is kind of easier to just go from the corner and then grab it right there. And so this one, we actually don't care about getting a lot of speed to get over. We just want to get up onto that pillar, and we can just climb up like before. So top grab here. If you get enough speed like that, it's good. If not, so we can just go back here and just try and get as much speed as you can. Again, climb this to here, and now from here we want to get into here and launch up and over that wall. So I think we were supposed to go like that, So we're supposed to go here to have a lot of speed to get up and over that wall there. Yeah, you could just jump up to it, but can I get up like this? Oh, I can. Okay, so you can actually get up like that. So you can go from here and get onto here, or do what I just did. But the main goal is to just, you could skip this and just go from that wood and get all the way up to here. So I believe that we have enough speed from here. We just get to the edge, and yeah, then you can get up to here. Cool. And then from here up to that, and then over to here. Now what we're gonna do is, instead of going through the hole, we're gonna hit this. So we're gonna go and get speed over here. So we're gonna go jump, just go over to here, land on this ledge, and go to the very end of the ledge, all the way over to here. So here you just want to hold your speed, and then we're gonna drop down to here, and then kind of hit off this ledge and get over that wall. And I missed it. And you cannot climb this wall, I believe. So yeah, but you want to drop here and get over, just like that. Now that we're here, what we want to do is we're gonna we're just gonna go up here, keep speed. We're gonna bounce off this wall and hold grab right after we bounce, and then it'll kind of hit us up, and we'll hit the we'll grab onto that gold ledge on top. So right after you bounce, grab like this, and then swing your legs up, let go, and then we're up. Now we're gonna do a top grab here. There's a few different kind of skips we're gonna do here. I think there's 3 different variations of skip here. First one is you're just gonna top grab, and it's just gonna launch you up, and you're gonna hold to the right, and it'll put you up to up there. I did not top grab there. So you're gonna top grab, hold to the right, and just hold grab as well, because you're gonna hit an invisible wall, and then fall. You know, grab so you don't ragdoll, and then you're just gonna drop off this ledge onto here, and then we're on to the next section. So that's one of the skips. One of the slightly faster ones is you're going to launch off this straight into this and grab the edge. Grab the edge of the bridge. So like this. And this one's faster than the one we just did, so you're going to go on like more on the right side. And yeah, you're going to hit the thing. This one is just figuring out playing where it will launch you from where you are. I think also because I am on, this is a valid skip to do, yeah. I think this skip is mainly for 60 FPS. 45 FPS, I'm getting way too much speed here, and it's just launching me straight into it. Whereas if you have 60 FPS, it's not going to be so fast, so you can actually grab it. But yeah, the idea is you just grab the edge, and then you just swing your legs up, and then you're onto that bridge. I could show another video of someone doing it, but I don't want to switch my FPS right now. Now the last one and the better one is we want to get up to a ledge up here. You can see this little ramp. We want to top grab, hit up here, and then we're going to jump over. This one I think is the fastest way because you could do another skip from up there. So let's try and do this. I've actually never done this one, so we'll see. It's right there. So we want to hit this brick pillar here to get to here. So I think what we should be doing is holding back a little bit, because you kind of go too far forward. So hold back a bit. Yeah, I think you want to hold back while you go up. Hold back and left at the same time. But you just have to get the right jump. Just like that. Oh, yeah, just like that. And then from here, we're going to take this jump right here. Go over to the edge, bounce off this, ride off onto this bounce pad, and that'll take us over to here, which is our next skip. And don't brake so hard, because you're going to want to be up by this line for this next skip. So if you don't do all that, I don't. I usually just do the regular path and just bounce up, come up to here like normal. This one, you want to be on the line-ish area. Hold forward, hit this boost pad, and then kind of figure out where you are in the air, like where you're aiming, because you're going to want to aim right before this bump. If you go straight into the bump, you ragdoll. If you go too low, you bounce over the pad. You want to hit it at the right point, where you bounce up and also hit the bounce pad to get the boost. And you can kind of do that around this line. You hold straight. I like to let go in the midair a little bit to kind of aim where it goes, but it's kind of like this. So I let go a little bit there. It's just figuring out the aiming, and then it'll launch you up. You can climb this edge. I was going fast enough to not have to climb it, but if you have to get all 4 limbs onto this gray, and then you can climb to get up. But if you don't have all 4, you're just gonna fall. You cannot climb the pink. And then from here you just kind of go straight onto this, then come around back, and then just do it like normal. There. Here, now that we're here, we can just jump to the left as long as you have the speed. And then we're also just going to skip this one and jump to the left here. And then up here, we're going to do a top grab. So we're going to top grab this. You can also do this on 60 FPS, not just 45. It just 45 will launch you farther. 60, you might have to grab the ledge and flip up. But you can still do it. And you can also do this one on 60. So we're just going to skip and come over to here. So this one, we're going to kind of grab on the right, and then it's going to launch us up, and we're going to hold left. We're going to hold left and back a little bit to kind of get onto this platform up here. So top grab, hold left and back, and then we're going to get up here. If you land like this, you can actually just keep your speed and come over to the right and get up. You can climb this, and you're good. So if you hold your speed, you can just keep up. You can just keep going forward as long as you're like near the top, and you'll have enough speed. You can also jump to here, and I'm gonna show one where if you're on 60, yeah, you gotta be careful. This one's a bad one to miss. I mean, if you miss the grab, you can kind of get over to the other platform, but bad one to miss. If you have 60, you're not gonna be able to do it like this. You're gonna have to, you barely get up, and then once you're up, you're gonna have to come all the way to the edge. Like, you need as much speed as you can get. Come all the way to the edge, and then go forward, and then grab onto that. And I didn't have enough speed, so you should be able to grab that ledge and then fling up and walk up. So let's try again. And I fucked it. And I fucked it. So yeah, 45 FPS you'll have enough speed, but 60 you'll have to do this. Grab the edge, swing up, and then just climb your way out. And sometimes it takes me a second. There we go. So once you have those two done, you can just come over here and hit this ledge. Don't worry, there's glass there. Doesn't look like it, but there's glass. So you hit that ledge, climb the glass to get over that, and then just carry your speed over to here, and then voila, we're here. We don't need to go up there. This is irrelevant. You could just come down to here. It's faster. So the first of these skips is here. You can just drop down to here, hit this pad right here, come all the way up to here, and then yeah, you're just here, and you're gonna do this area like normal, right? Obviously with more speed and do it properly, but yeah. This next one's a little bit harder, and there is an easier way to do this, but I'm going to show this one anyways, just to get this out there. And I've been practicing this, and it's been found there's an easier way to do it. But you're going to drop around like here, bounce, hold forward, and get onto this. And it's pretty difficult, for me at least. I still haven't really figured it out, but I like to bounce around the third section. You can kind of see lines on there if you look closely, and I like to bounce around like the third line-ish area. So you want to hold forward, hit here, and you really want to bounce near the end of the thing. So like this, bounce. You can climb this, it's just a pain. It's a pain in the ass, but if you climb it, it should still work, but you also have to be on 45 FPS for this one. So if you're not using 45 FPS, you're not going to be able to do it. So if you're on 60 FPS, you're not going to be able to reach this. And even with 45, sometimes you will not reach it. So you have to hit it like on the edge of it as well. So you have to hit it on the edge. You don't want to land like on it, and then you'll get up. And if you hit the ledge on if you hit the edge on this one, then you can also, it just launches you higher. I don't know why, but you can get onto the second pole like this. And if you do it right, you can actually keep your speed and get up. This is a big skip if you could do that. If you don't get a lot of power on this, like if you just land on it like normal, like this, you can just carry it over to that one. And if you mess up, you can just kind of go back, kind of retry, and then just see it's not high enough, but you can get to this one, and then carry your speed up to the first hump, and then you can just do this like normal and go to the end. The other way I saw to do this is literally just to fall on it, I think. You just go like this, and you grab the edge here, not like that. You want to grab onto the edge first, and then hit the pad, because remember, if you hit on the edge, it does more power. So like that. Yeah. So this is just much safer just to do it like that. And then from here, it wasn't on the edge, so I only had enough speed to get to here. And then carry your speed up to here again, and then go down here. So if you don't want to do that one, although you should, because it's a pretty big skip, but if you don't want to do that one, then you can just do this one like normal. So you bounce up to this area, do the time section like normal, come over here and do this like normal. You can top grab this on 45 FPS. You can top grab this and get over to here instead of going around this. 60 FPS you cannot. Yeah, so if you top grab here, you should be able just to go like this and come all the way over to here. Again, only with on 45 FPS. There you go. 60 won't get nearly enough speed. So yeah, if not, they're just gonna do it like normal and come up here. And then there's a skip. We're just going to do the one we literally just did, just from a different angle. So you're gonna come up here around the corner. You're gonna see the pad right there. You're just gonna come off the edge, hit it, kind of hold right really bad, and hold forward, hold right and forward, and get onto here. Obviously, did not do it right. Off the edge. You don't want to hit it too fast because you want to have enough speed to just kind of stay on the right of it. And then again, yeah, hold your speed so that you can get up the first hill. And then go back like that. And that is pretty much all of the skips in the game. Everything else is pretty normal because we're just going to hit the... because there's really no way to skip the end section. So you kind of just do this. And then at the very last jump, we do... Or right before the very last jump, we want to... You can save sometimes, so I'll show it. Okay. So when you get to here and you launch off, you actually just want to go to the right instead of going straight like normal. If you want to save a little bit of time, you could do that. So just go like this, over to the right. And obviously I didn't have enough speed, but you should be able to climb this wall. But if you're going to climb it, it's obviously not going to be fast enough. I think the way I should have done it there is held my speed out of the bend. So I held my speed around that blue corner and just keep going. And then you'll have enough speed to get to here. And then literally you just kind of go like this. And then you're on the final jump. Can we do the final jump? I don't know. Let's see. Yay, of course we could do the final jump, of course. And that's it. That's all the skips so far. All the major skips in the game. There's so many more, but those are like the main ones that you need to do, or should know. And yeah. So that is all. That is all. Depending on if any more skips come out, maybe another video, but that's all for this one. Yeah, dude, a lot of skips, and there's gonna be more. I swear tomorrow there's gonna be more skips. I still can't do all of them, man. Still can't do them all. Man, it sucks.